Imagine a place so cold, so dark, and so remote that it feels like another planet. Svalbard is that place. With temperatures plummeting to 40 degrees and 24-hour darkness for months, this frozen island is home to some of the most extreme conditions on Earth. But there's more to Svalbard than just ice and snow. Discover 15 mind-blowing facts about this Arctic wonderland. Hit that like button, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content. There's a unique law: anyone leaving the settlement must carry a firearm. This rule, introduced in the year 2012, is all about safety, with over 3,000 polar bears roaming the area more than the human population. Residents and visitors alike must be prepared for potential encounters with these dangerous predators. Whether you're carrying a rifle or just flares, it's a common sight to see people, even mothers with strollers, equipped with firearms. But don't expect to walk into a supermarket armed. Guns must be left in designated lockers outside. Carrying a firearm isn't just a casual affair. Visitors must complete a safety course and have a valid hunting license to carry a gun. Strict regulations also dictate how firearms are transported and stored to ensure public safety. Svalbard's police force regularly monitors compliance, and violating these rules can lead to hefty fines or even deportation. So, if you're visiting this dark and icy region, make sure you're ready for both the adventure and the unique safety precautions. But try navigating months of total darkness or endless daylight in this extreme Arctic environment. Located at the northernmost tip of the Earth, experiences a rare phenomenon: 4 months of continuous sunlight followed by 4 months of total darkness. This happens because of its location in the Arctic Circle and the extreme tilt of the Earth. From April to August, the midnight sun shines non-stop, attracting visitors to experience Svalbard's unique landscape. However, from October to February, the sun never rises, leaving the land in complete darkness, illuminated only by the moon, stars, and artificial light. This long polar night is also the best time to see the northern lights, a dazzling light display caused by the interaction of solar particles with the Earth's atmosphere. Visitors come not only for this natural wonder, but also for activities like skiing, hiking, and wildlife watching. However, winter travel here is tough. Svalbard's harsh cold, darkness, and lack of sunlight can take a toll on both physical and mental health. Hidden in the icy mountains of Spitsbergen, Norway, lies the Global Seed Vault, also known as the Doomsday Vault. Built in the year 2018 for $9 million and managed by Crop Trust, its mission is to protect the world's crop diversity in the event of a global catastrophe. This secure vault holds over 1 million seed samples from more than 4,000 different species, representing about 85% of global food crop diversity. Located 130 meters inside a sandstone mountain and surrounded by permafrost, it is designed to survive extreme events like nuclear war, earthquakes, and floods. The vault maintains a stable environment of 18 degrees C with low humidity, ensuring the seeds are preserved for centuries. Seed banks from across the globe send their samples here, packed in airtight bags to prevent damage, with each sample accompanied by detailed information about its origin and characteristics. This global seed vault stands as a symbol of hope and global cooperation, ensuring food security for future generations. What are your thoughts on this fascinating Arctic vault? Let us know in the comments. Did you know that Svalbard has one of the most unusual policies on death? The idea that it's illegal to die in Svalbard isn't about strict laws, but rather about practicality and harsh environmental conditions. Why is that? Svalbard is covered in permafrost, frozen ground that prevents bodies from decomposing as they would in warmer climates. Some of the bodies buried in Svalbard, even those who died during the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic, remain incredibly well preserved due to the cold. This has raised serious concerns, particularly about the risk of ancient diseases resurfacing. There's another problem: Svalbard doesn't have the facilities for cremation or proper burial grounds. So what happens if you live in Svalbard and you're terminally ill or nearing the end of your life? Those in such situations are usually flown to mainland Norway, where they can receive proper care or be laid to rest. The only cemetery in Svalbard stopped accepting new burials back in the 1950s for this very reason. So while it's not technically illegal to die there, the local authorities strongly discourage it due to the island's challenging conditions. Before we continue, I have a 10-second request for all of you. If you can help us out, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to us. In return, we promise to keep making this show even better for you. Deal? This place has some of the most unusual and strict regulations regarding pets, especially cats. So what makes this place so unique? One of the most peculiar rules, dating back to the 1920s, is an outright ban on domestic cats. But why was this ban put in place? It was to protect Svalbard's fragile ecosystem, particularly its bird population. Cats, with their natural hunting instincts, are a serious threat to these native birds, which are already vulnerable in the extreme Arctic conditions. Because of this, bringing or owning a cat in Svalbard is completely forbidden to safeguard local wildlife. But it doesn't stop at cats. Svalbard's policies regarding pets extend far beyond fine lines. Pet ownership, in general, is highly regulated, and the reason is to ensure that this delicate Arctic environment remains undisturbed. Take dogs, for example. While dog ownership is allowed, it comes with strict rules. Dogs must be vaccinated against rabies and other diseases, as rabies does not exist on the islands, and introducing new pathogens could spell disaster for the local wildlife. For visitors bringing pets, Longyearbyen, the main settlement, has kennelments and boarding facilities, as pets are often restricted from venturing into the wild. These strict rules show Svalbard's deep commitment to preserving its unique environment, making sure that human presence leaves as little impact as possible on this pristine Arctic ecosystem. Svalbard, an archipelago in the Arctic, stands out as one of the safest places on the planet. But what exactly makes this frozen, isolated region so secure? First, Svalbard is home to a very small population of just under 3,000 residents in such a tight-knit community. Where everyone knows everyone, there's a natural social pressure that keeps crime at bay. Another reason is the harsh living conditions, with temperatures plunging well below freezing for most of the year. Life here is far from easy. There's a certain humility that comes from surviving in such a severe climate. People in Spitsbergen seem to appreciate what they have, and there's little desire to disrupt the peace by breaking the law. Then there's the strong security presence. The local authorities take no chances, with strict laws, a highly efficient police force, and surveillance systems throughout the region. These measures ensure that Spitsbergen's residents can live safely despite the isolation. You may be surprised to learn that in this remote area, people hardly even lock their doors. Trust runs deep here. But not all is completely free from trouble. In the year 2018, Longyearbyen, the largest town on the islands, experienced its first armed robbery when someone attempted to hold up the local bank. The incident was quickly resolved, and the perpetrator was sent to mainland Norway, a rare and unusual case for Spitsbergen. Even with such an incident, it's safe to say you won't encounter much crime on your visit. In fact, most of the disturbances reported in the area are just the occasional bar fights. So what do you think? Would you feel comfortable leaving your doors unlocked in the coldest, darkest place on Earth? Keep watching to discover more strange things about Spitsbergen that might just leave you fascinated. Spitsbergen might seem like a frozen wilderness, but there's much more to this remote Arctic land than just ice. In fact, its landscape is made up of towering mountains and massive glaciers, with large stretches of land remaining frozen all year round. One of the most impressive glaciers is Osborne, located on the island of Nordost, which covers over 8,000 square km, roughly the size of Delaware. But that's just one glacier out of over 2,000 in Spitsbergen. This is why the region is often called the Kingdom of Glaciers, attracting visitors from all over the globe who come to witness the breathtaking beauty of this icy kingdom. Many of these glaciers are between 3,000 and 4,000 years old, though today they are melting at an alarming rate. So what makes Spitsbergen an adventure destination like no other? The summer months here offer a unique opportunity for travelers to explore these massive ice formations up close. You can hike across the glaciers, kayak among drifting icebergs, or even scale these ancient ice walls in glacier mountaineering activities. But there's more to Spitsbergen's glaciers than just beauty. They hold invaluable historical and scientific data. These ice masses have preserved information about Earth's climate for thousands of years, making them a treasure trove for scientists. By studying ice cores, researchers can track past climate changes and, more crucially, predict what might happen in the future. So while you're marveling at the frozen landscape, scientists are unraveling the secrets of our planet's past and future. Isn't it fascinating how much history is frozen right beneath your feet? Måle Sun is a tiny settlement located at a staggering 78°56 minutes north, right in the heart of the Arctic. While this outpost was once a coal mining hub, today it stands as one of the most remote research stations on Earth, with around 35 scientists living here year-round. In the summer months, the population can increase to as many as 100 to 150 as more scientists and the occasional visitor arrive. But why would anyone travel so far north, where the sun barely rises for half the year? One major reason is the rare Arctic postmarks that come from the Måle Sun's small post office. While the post office primarily serves the researchers, it also attracts tourists, particularly stamp collectors who venture on boat trips from Longyearbyen during the warmer months. But that's not all. Måle Sun holds a fascinating piece of history. It was the starting point for Ransom's famous 1926 expedition to the North Pole. While this settlement is now an international research hub focusing on climate change and Arctic studies, there's something especially unique about it: Måle Sun's radio silence to protect the sensitive scientific instruments used for cutting-edge research. No one can use regular radios or mobile phones here. This adds another layer of isolation to an already remote and eerie location. Spitsbergen becomes a surprising bird paradise during summer, as the snow melts and temperatures rise. Millions of migratory birds arrive to breed and raise their young. Over 100 bird species, including seabirds, waders, falcons, owls, and sparrows, can be spotted here. One of the top bird watching spots is Fjorden Bay, home to over 10,000 Arctic terns. Visitors can take boat tours to witness these terns soaring through the skies and hear their distinctive calls. Thanks to Spitsbergen's abundant food supply, birds find ideal conditions for nesting and raising their chicks before migrating south as the Arctic winter approaches. For bird enthusiasts, May and June are the best times to visit, with up to 3 million birds nesting across the islands, mainly from Europe and the UK. Nature reserves like Fjorden and Spitsbergen offer the chance to see rare species such as white-tailed sea eagles, guillemots, white geese, lillemots, white geese little oystercatchers, and Arctic kittiwakes. Spitsbergen's rich bird life makes it a unique destination where the remote wilderness becomes a hub of avian activity every summer. Wouldn't you love to witness this natural wonder? Let us know in the comments below. One of the most surprising things about this Arctic archipelago is its visa and residence permit exemption policy. Anyone can move to Spitsbergen to live and work without needing to apply for paperwork. As long as you can afford your living expenses and meet basic health requirements, you're good to go. But how did this come about? It all ties back to the Spitsbergen Treaty of the year 1920. This agreement, signed by Norway and 49 other nations, declared Spitsbergen a free demilitarized zone. The treaty allows people from all over the world to live and work in Spitsbergen without restrictions. This policy has resulted in a fascinatingly diverse community where you'll hear a mix of languages and experience a blend of cultures. However, living in Spitsbergen isn't for the faint-hearted. The climate is unforgiving, with winters that are long, dark, and brutally cold. Not to mention, the cost of living can be quite high. Most job opportunities are limited to sectors like mining, tourism, and scientific research, so it's essential to have specialized skills to secure employment on the islands. Still, for those who can brave the challenges, Spitsbergen offers unparalleled freedom and the chance to explore some of the most breathtaking wilderness on Earth. You'll experience a lifestyle unlike any other, surrounded by nature at its rawest and most beautiful. Exploring the wonders of Svalbard, a journey through the Arctic's hidden gems. Svalbard, an Arctic archipelago located halfway between Norway and the North Pole, is renowned for its breathtaking landscapes and unique ecological environment, offering a plethora of remarkable locations to explore. At the heart of this remote destination is Longyearbyen, the largest settlement in Svalbard, where charming wooden buildings, cozy cafes, and local shops create a vibrant community. Here, you can delve into the archipelago's history at the Svalbard Museum and marvel at the Svalbard Global Seed Vault, a secure seed bank vital for preserving global plant diversity. Just a short distance away lies Barentsburg, a Russian mining settlement that invites you to experience its Soviet-era architecture and lively cultural scene, complete with traditional Russian cuisine and folklore. Traveling further into the past, the abandoned mining town of Pyramiden captivates visitors with its eerie atmosphere and well-preserved buildings, allowing you to step back in time while enjoying stunning views of the surrounding glaciers. The breathtaking Fjorden, with its towering peaks, offers various outdoor activities, including kayaking and boat tours where you can spot seals and walruses amidst the dramatic landscape. Nearby, Nordenskjöldbring Glacier enchants visitors with its striking blue ice formations, best experienced on guided glacier hikes that reveal the delicate beauty of this icy wonder. The picturesque Kongsfjorden boasts incredible scenery and abundant wildlife, making it a prime location for hiking and boating, while Hornson captivates with its diverse ecosystems and opportunities to observe whales and polar bears in their natural habitat. Svalbard National Park, a protected expanse of pristine wilderness, showcases the unique ecosystems thriving in this harsh environment, inviting adventurous souls to camp and immerse themselves in the tranquility of the Arctic. Shortland is known for its dramatic scenery, adorned with breathtaking icebergs, and provides perfect photography opportunities against rugged mountain backdrops. Finally, Belsund, a long and deep fjord, offers a peaceful retreat for exploration, where visitors can revel in the rich biodiversity and stunning landscapes. These diverse locations highlight Svalbard's extraordinary natural beauty and cultural richness, making it an unforgettable destination for adventurous travelers seeking to explore the wonders of the Arctic, each corner revealing a unique story that captivates the spirit of exploration. As we conclude our journey through Svalbard, the darkest place on Earth, We hope you've been fascinated by the strange and captivating aspects of this unique destination. From the breathtaking polar landscapes to the extraordinary adaptations of both nature and its inhabitants, Svalbard offers an experience unlike any other. The perpetual darkness may seem daunting, but it fosters a remarkable resilience among the locals and creates a mysterious atmosphere that draws adventurers from around the globe. We invite you to reflect on the incredible stories we've shared and consider adding Svalbard to your travel bucket list. If you enjoyed this exploration, please give us a thumbs up, share it with fellow travel enthusiasts, and subscribe for more exciting travel documentaries. Your support helps us bring more unique stories from around the world right to your screen. Thank you for joining us, and we can't wait to share our next adventure with you.